stop by Zapawa.
He was going against 1 versus 2.5 Michigan State players.
Akins dials it up from deep.
Running hook is more effective when you're not running out of that lane as much.
Holloman.
We've had a little bit more success than trying to force the action.
Badly needed basket there. Cohen, Carr, mid-range, Jay. Jeremy Fear is going to swing it near side, so a changing defensive look here that they're looking at from the Bulldogs. 6 to shoot, Carr. Boy, pretty spin into the drop step.
Rebounding team, right to the middle of the floor, a little fake. Go back to your strength and finish it off.
Up top, too high with the pass.
If that pass wasn't too high, it would have been perfect.
Whoa. Carr taking flight. Player he's become. Here's pin zone. Deep baseline, 2, missed it.
4 on 1.5 here.
Here he comes. He has 12 of the Spartans' 25 points. As we come up on the final 2 minutes. There's the Spartans run into the corner. Richardson, that's good. And Sparty's rolling. Richardson looking for a seam.
Pretty well defended.
Tough shot. Carr!
Oh my goodness.
Just nasty. Richardson doesn't get the bounce. Kohler, elite rebounder. And then it's Akins from deep.
And how about the release pass by Richardson too? Kohler, Richardson.
And Rafael Pinzon is now 4 of 15 from the field. Withers got a hand on it. Carr rips it back, gets it to Fears. That's a 3.
Time to talk things over. And back to that man-to-man now. They started the game in, but they've been switching up with zones.
Fears. Look at Carr on a stick back. Spartans looking to push. Akins transition 3 misses. Cooper. Akins going to try again. Fight for it. Richardson.
Michigan State.
And Bryant right now getting smashed on the glass.
Yep.
Richardson's going to fire again. Oh, he's starting to cook.
It's his time to take over.
Holloman, a couple of dribbles that take the under control mid-range. Jay Kohler just incredible on the glass. Holloman again.
Well, at the 8-minute mark and a little bit, maybe 9-minute mark when they took those 2 shots.
Akins slithering inside. Smart move to the cup.
Kohler has 5 offensive rebounds.
Shot clock at 4. Holloman's going to take and hit. Phil Martelli Jr.'s bunch was so impressive. One of the probably the best year in their program history. Do they have some more fight left? But they're running out of gas against Goliath.
You put the ball on the floor, and these guards are just so quick. And then it's off to the races for an easy one for Fears.
Soon a couple of teams get close. How far can this Michigan State team go? Here's Holloman. That's a 3-ball.
Need I say raising the roof?
I see what you did there.
I see what he did there.
Coming with some serious heat. Woo. Tom is going to start to empty his bench a little bit. Xavier Booker has checked into the game. Back door, here comes Richardson. Sanders. Here he comes. High off glass. And Sanders going to get himself with a box score here in Cleveland.
Don't use your hands and pick up a needless foul.
Excellent ball movement. Holloman got it. One of the craziest plays of the season of any team. Dent misses underneath.
Here they come.
Quickly, Akins to the rack, lays it in. Michigan State not too shabby for their first 8. Holloman turns the corner. High off glass.
Well, if they keep getting those looks, they'll be okay.
Driving kick. Here comes Carr. He is something to watch.
You could just tell when that ball left his fingertips, that had good looking all over it. Go up again. Watch this.
Holloman throwing it up in Carr. Quite beautiful. Feed inside, and there's a power. able to get to Washington. Akins moving quickly. Boy, in the blink of an eye in the transition. Lobos have missed 6 of their last 7 shots. Holloman exploding to the cup.
Well, you know, it's interesting. You make that right-handed drive along the right baseline. A lot of times people think you have to shoot it with your right. Defensive intensity is ratcheted up a whole bunch. Backdoor cut.
Or beautiful slip. Dent. Excellent recovery to make him change the shot. Holloman coming over. Akins detonates.
The break. See how far out they come? You can't get out on them, and then they turn that little corner along the...
Is stumbling. Borovicinen, 3 seconds, will fire. Back rim, missed it.
Watch for the delayed break right now.
Here comes Akins. All the way to the rack. Performance. This break. Look at him reset. Here comes Holloman. Chiseling his way to the rack.
Made about a minute ago and missed the shot, and I think he thought he could make that. Oh, just ran that ball up defensively just then by Fears.
Akins. Bang! Richardson underneath. Fiddler. Out to Holloman. Richardson. Fiddler. Get it! Or the evolution of his game has been impressive. Fiddler knocked out of his hands. Holloman slices in. Dumps it off. Nicely done for Zapawa. Holloman looking for a seam. Akins, 3 to shoot. He's got a fire. And he buries it. Stay throwing punches.
There's the long-range run. Dent's going to keep the pressure on them with the dribbles. Oh, maybe.
Holloman, it's loose. A Tinky and Carr rips. Here comes Fiddler. Contact! And he's headed to the free throw line. Nelly Jr. Joseph still on the bench with his 4th personal. Atiki turned it over. Kohler.
Good double team. They got to react, though.
Fiddler. So smart. Holloman will be the inbounder.
Watch the lob. They covered that pretty well just then.
Then New Mexico is out of fouls. Fiddler. Boy, he's making some big plays. Richardson. Holloman into the 3. He sticks it.
It's a tough one to call. You may have wanted to start fouling back then to save some clock time. Unless you get a big time stop here. And don't foul.
Fiddler fading. Milicevic get a piece. And then it's Richardson. Trying to take New Mexico.
You need that dribble drive, I think. A little late again here.
Small against big. Akins makes his move, floats it up and in.
How about that, taking advantage of the big on the stretch?
Like he didn't settle. I'm accustomed to saying. But right away, scrapping.
Nice pass.
And it's Carr who banks it through.
Nice find by Fears. Help. Nice double.
Little stop and go, swing it, corner, Richardson, splash.
Nice extra pass. Akins on the money.
Pops, but misses in the paint.
Great look, too. They don't get back from it. He's moving.
Fiddler with a chance at a 3-point play. The leaner and the harm. Holloman, he's got the big. 6 to shoot. Lost it. Carr is there and cleans it up on the inside.
In the right spot, but how about him?
Worry about where they're going to play.
And just play hard. Now they're in that matchup zone again.
Richardson launches and hits a 3.
And he's got to be the guy for Michigan State.
Into the paint, kick. Fears doesn't take the initial jumper. Carr will. Connects on a deep line.
And we saw him hit a couple of 5 years old running around. And he's out here playing big-time basketball.
Miss at the line. Richardson. Booking. A 3 for Jace Richardson.
On the missed free throw, too.
There's a 9-second difference. Shot clock to game clock. We're winding down in this first half in Atlanta. Catch and fire. Akins got him. Wow.
That is the difference.
The Spartans are down by 2. Carr thought about the 3. Instead, he'll drive. He'll hang. Come up short. Rebound. Comes away with it and puts it in.
Individual talent.
Fears. No opening there. Akins comes to the ball. Swing it. Richardson, a lot of motion. Richardson breaks through for 2.
And the ball movement, player movement.
Looked like Padula was trying to go in for the flush.
A little indecisive there.
42-37 Ole Miss. Holloman gets to the cup.
And that's the key. The Spartans. This kid's got to get going.
Richardson
nice check out.
splits the defenders, loses the ball. Carr hangs in there and gets the bucket. Richardson, he's got the big on the outside. 8 to shoot. Aikens hard drive and the finish.
And they kept post up.
Kicks it. Morrell. Short.
Nice rebound.
Dia. The board denied. Excuse me by Kohler.
How about that?
Pierce. Off the penetration. Richardson open look. Bingo.
How about the find, huh? Weak side drift.
Hit 8:22 to play in the second half. Aikens using the screen. Scoops it up. And that was crafty. Fiddler. 10 to shoot. Fiddler drives in. Backs it home.
How about that hang time? Clever.
Timeout.
Faking the dribble handoff. Great move by Fiddler.
Padula and Carr might be able to offensive rebound.
Handles, fadeaway, Aikens off the mark. Battle for it, dug out by Padula.
Nice hand.
Knock away by Fear. Look out! Oh, we get the full car wash.
Time lift.
The Spartans.
To lead all scorers, and Ole Miss is up by 2. Fear, switch. Now Davis. The spin. The teardrop goes for Fears.
Nice move.
High screen. Richardson. The drive. The deuce.
And really Kohler being out at the top opened up that lane.
1:32 on the game clock.
Gotta go.
The senior. Aikens goes to work. The drive. And he gets the roll.
Going right.
Michigan State up by 2. 1:20 to play. Couldn't give it up to Richardson. 10 to shoot. Holloman rolling to the rim. Cooper lays it in.
About the slip and the hands by Cooper.
That's it. Spartan strong into the Elite Eight. Michigan State comes from behind.